Welcome back to Crash Course, children.
See, in this writing skill, we are going to see a letter and what are the types of letter and what are the two forms of letter we are going to see. See, in letter, this is a letter. Letter is a form of communication which contains information or message sent by one person to another person to convey the message. ஏன் நம்ம லெட்டரை எழுதுகிறோம் அப்படின்னா ஒரு மெசேஜை ஒரு கருத்தை நமக்கு தெரிஞ்ச கருத்தை அடுத்தவங்களுக்கு தெரியப்படுத்துறதுக்காக தான் லெட்டரை எழுதுகிறோம். அதுதான் ஃபார்ம் ஆஃப் கம்யூனிகேஷன் டு கன்வே த மெசேஜ் ஃப்ரம் ஒன் பர்சன் டு another. Then we are going to see the types of letter. What are the types of letter? In letter we have two types of letter, that is formal letter and informal letter. Now we are going to see what is formal letter and what is informal letter. First one, we are going to see about the formal letters. I told you already, that is letter have two types, that is formal letter and informal letter. Then formal letter means it is written for business purpose, editors, complaints and others. It means that for complaining, see, formal letters means we will write a letter to the municipal commissioner for complaining the street lamps or where we need of water taps in our streets. That is the form of formal letters. We write to complain and for the editors and also we have written the letter for the sports book. If we are in need of the sports book, we will write the letter to the company, to that beloved company. So for that type of letter comes under this formal letters. Now we are going to see the informal letters. What does informal letters mean? Informal letters are also called as personal letters. Also called as personal letters. It is written to our friends, relatives and family letters. In formal letters we use decent language. In this formal letter we use decent language to explain and to convey the message. But in this informal letters we use language, but we will not use more the decent language. We will convey the message as we talk. For both the formal letters and informal letters we need heading. First we have to write that heading. Under heading we have the three forms, that is sender's address, date and then receiver's address. What is when we sender's address? We will write the letter and we will give to some person. That is we are sending the letter to another person. We want to write that sender's name, their door number, their street name and then town name. See, after writing this one, we move to the date. We have to write, suppose for example I have written here, while writing the date, we have to write the date 23rd April 2021. It means that we have to mention the month in English alphabet letters. Or we can write April 23rd 2021. Instead of writing like this, if you are writing 23rd in 04, mentioning the April month as 04 and then year, this is the wrong method. You have to write the date only by mentioning the month in English alphabet. For receiver's address, you have to write your receiver's name, door number, street name and town name. The receiver's address and sender's address are similar, but you have to change the sender's name and the receiver's name and their address. Skill. We are going to see an example by taking a leave letter. We used to write leave letter. Now I am going to explain you how to write the leave letter in this writing skill. See, write a letter to your class teacher asking leave for 2 days. Write a letter to your class teacher asking leave for 2 days. See, this is the familiar letter we used to write in our school often. So, I am taking this as an example and I am going to explain this letter. See, while writing this letter, we will use the from address, to address, and then the body of the letter, that is content. Then last, we used to conclude the letter. In this from address, what we are going to see, and then to address, and then body of the letter, let us see detail in this letter. In this from address, you are going to write yours address because you are the sender. You are the sender of this letter and the receiver of the letter is the class teacher. See, you are writing a letter to a class teacher. So, the receiver is the class teacher and the sender is a you. Student, you are the sender of this letter. So, in this from address, you are going to write your name. You are going to write your name. After writing your name, you are going to give a comma. Then, which standard you are going to write? You are going to write your standard and then section. Then your school name. Our school name is Charan School, so I have written Charan School. Then it is in R.K. Puram. Then last we are going to write Karu. After writing Karu, you are going to keep full stop, full stop. Then for remaining all, you are given comma to all the school name, standard and section name, and then your name. Now we are moving to the to address. That is the receiver address to the class teacher. You are writing here the receiver is the class teacher. So you are writing letter to the class teacher, giving comma. Then the same class. Which class you are studying? The class teacher will belong to the same class. So you are writing the same class and section and giving comma. Then same school and then same place, town, that is Karu, giving full stop. Children, now we are going to see the body of this letter writing. See, this body of letter writing, we are going to write respected madam. If the class teacher is female, you are going to write madam. If the class teacher is male, you are going to write respected sir. See, we are going to start as I am suffering from fever. As I am suffering from fever. You are suffered from fever, so you have taken leave. That is the reason. So you are writing in this letter. I am unable to come to school. I am unable to come to school. I request you to grant me leave for 1 day. I request you to grant me leave for 1 day. If you are taking leave for 2 days, you can write 2 days. But here you have taken leave for 1 day. So I have written here 1 day on which day? If you are taking leave on tomorrow, today date is 26 April. If we are taking leave on tomorrow, you can mention the date as 27 4 2021. If you are taking leave on tomorrow, you can mention the date as tomorrow. Which day you are going to take leave, that day you have to mention here. Then you are going to conclude with thanking you. Last you are going to give thanking you. Yours sincerely, and you have to write your name. Children, I hope now you would have understood how to write the letter writing. You have to write from address to address, and then you have to write the body of the letter. I will give other reason in activity to try to write that. Thank you, children.